Má quả mù. Thôi quả này không đi cuối bề nữa nhá. Quả này đi rào, đi mít nhỏ. Đi cống.
Khu A. Vỡ mồm.
Định mệnh.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mù nè. Khó nè.
Tí thì chết, mẹ bắn lén 2 viên không chết, vãi nồi thật.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Khỏi nè.
Ấy, cái nhỏ vào, mấy nhỏ mồm. Chết. Đấy. A rồi. Cẩn thận điều khiển A. Ông này ông không chặn lại, phải tôi chặn lại điều khiển A cơ. Win rồi. Cứ tưởng trận này thua cơ. Sắp win rồi.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Khỏi nè. Vỡ mồm. Bom ở đây nè. Bom ở đây nè. Quá bình thường. Thấy bom nè. Mù nè.
Rồi. Mẹ tí chết.
Tuyệt vời.
À, rơi quả C4 ở cống mẹ. Mắc ping vãi. Hài vãi. Không có team 88 nhờ. Buồn ghê. Mythical bắn chung được không anh á? Lệch bao nhiêu điểm ấy thôi, lệch hình như 30 điểm thôi sao ấy. Anh chả nhớ nữa. Chả biết có bắn chung được không, anh không biết. Nhưng mà anh bắn 1-2 trận anh nghỉ rồi. Trận nữa nhá. Wow, được trận tàu ngầm nữa này.
Đã rõ. Lựu đạn, né đi. Khói nè. Khói nè.
Mít nhỏ này. Mít nhỏ có này. Bom cống, bom mít
Bom
nhỏ
ở
chứ.
đây nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Mù nè.
Ngọt ngay, ngọt ngay.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Khói nè. Đồng ý. Đã rõ.
Nó nhìn thấy rồi, nó nhìn thấy rồi.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Cẳng thế.
Võ mồm. Bom đặt vào nhé. À.
Đủ má hỏng rồi. Gì đấy, bắn gì đấy? Rồi.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
B đẩy à? B đông lắm. Vai. Cam cuối B đi. Trời ơi, thua này.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Khu B.
Ôi giời. Nhanh thế. Khó vãi. Đây hỏng rồi anh em ơi, thua rồi.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Đi, mẹ để cuối B nó vào nó bắn tôi kìa. Giao nó cũng lên luôn. Chịu. Cái team. Chắc có một trận thắng là một trận thua nhờ, từ hôm qua đến giờ toàn thế. Chịu đấy.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Nói em à. Bỏ đi. Khó lắm.
Khói nè.
Nó thấy rồi.
Vỡ mồm.
Thôi GG đi anh em ơi. Trời ơi.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Khói nè.
Đi phải báo linh tá linh tinh. Điều khiển A. Ra rồi. Ôi.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Thế mà đời không chết kìa. Chỉ 89. Nãy chúng ăn bom nữa. Một viên cọp nữa. Một viên 687. Đấy, game cho quả tim. Ôi giời ơi quá. À, trận nữa. Thêm trận nữa. Đủ được chạm phát sóng. Được chạm phát sóng là thấy thắng rồi đấy.
Khó nè.
Ấy.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. À.
Misa, nó bắn được bọp một phát vào đầu luôn. Vãi. Trừ 30.
Khó nè. Đặt bom mà. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Đây.
Khó nè. Ngu nè. Có hàng nè. Ok, cứ nào. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Trúng rồi sao? Mẹ trúng rồi kìa. Chết.
Khó nè.
Ai à, bắn 8-0 rồi cơ à? Thanh niên này cao thủ ấy. Chà. Móc rào rồi. Một thằng móc rào, một thằng hồi sinh nó. Toàn. Bắn kinh thế.
Khó nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Rõ mồm. Đặt bom ở B. Mu nè. Rõ mồm. Khói nè.
Hay rồi. Nice. Lỗ cho nó vừa thấy này.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Vừa thấy lỗ nhà nó xong. Đâu rồi? Một C. Ủa, cái danh lại hé Huy á? Không, cày cho vui thôi. Không có team 88 thì đi danh cho vui.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Khói nè.
Đã đặt bom rồi. Hả? Ping cao đấy này, ping 64.
Có bom rồi.
Win rồi anh em ơi.
Khói nè, cô quá. Khói nè.
Ép thôi, ép láo thôi. Ép láo ăn mạng cái.
Khu ba.
Ôi giời ơi, mid gần. Đứng ở đây từ bao giờ?
Khói nè, nào. Khói nè.
Thôi chốt. Chốt còn nghỉ nhá. Ủa?
Quá đỉnh. Khói nè.
Rồi nè. Ui, nó bắn vào đầu luôn này. Phải cả điều rồi.
Ok, thế nào. Khói nè. Khói nè. Khói nè. Lựu đạn, lấy đi. Rõ mồm. Lựu đạn, né đi. Mu nè.
Hay. Win. Thôi nghỉ nha anh em. Hôm nay bắn để tối bắn. Tối mới bắn lâu muộn sau, còn trưa thì bắn thế thôi. Tạm biệt cả nhà, mình off đây. 7 giờ 7 rưỡi tối nhá, 7 rưỡi tối. Gặp nhau sau.
Outgoing. Do you shut down or do you yap all day about
No, I
this
shut
stuff?
down.
You shut down.
Yeah,
And
that's
did she
what-
ever say to you, you know, Jesse, you're the life of the party on Stern, on all these shows. Well, oh, you come home, you're like a fucking zombie. I mean, what is this?
I'm not a zombie, but
Right.
I try to keep that out of my home life.
You don't sit and tell her about these. You don't go. Do you sit at home and go, Jesus Christ?
When are you doing
Sometimes,
your studying and investigations? Yeah, you must
Well,
go crazy.
And what's your wife like? Does she go, listen, you better calm down. And just, you're going to have a heart attack here, and I can't take it.
No,
Does she get annoyed with you?
No.
She's not into these conspiracies. She's not that. She wants to just hang out and have a good time.
No, she has now joined me in suspecting our government of a great deal of bad.
But she's not all hopped up on this like you are. I mean, come
I'm
on.
not hopped up on it. I just do what I do, Howard.
So
and
when we get together socially, are you going to lecture me on a lot of this stuff, or
Not at all.
what are we going to talk about? That's what I'm
Whatever.
afraid. But maybe our relationship is just based on all this stuff. What are we going to talk about?
well, Howard, you won't ever come and see me. You know, you
Well,
hide
I'm
out in
afraid.
Long Island.
First of
and-
all, Mexico's a crazy place right
No,
now.
it
What
is
isn't
part
not.
of Mexico are you
I
in?
won't
Not where
go
all
in-
the drugs are.
I mean, what are you doing in Mexico? You're telling me that it's not a dangerous place right now?
There are places that are dangerous, absolutely.
Do you
Along the
travel with a
border,
gun in Mexico?
You can't have a gun. It's against the law.
But everybody has a gun in Mexico.
No,
Only
they
the
don't.
drug dealers have them.
Only the drug dealers
These
got 'em.
drug dealers are so powerful. They can decide, Jesse Ventura, we're going to take you today, and no one's going to challenge. There's no law.
Oh, that's not true because the military came and camped out by my house the other day.
Why?
I don't know. I guess they found out a former governor's there and they're keeping me safe.
What is going on? This is all of a sudden? They're camping out in front of your house?
Well, down about 2 blocks, yeah.
What if you piss off a drug kingpin? Seriously, you got a big mouth on you. What if you piss one off? I mean, he could take you, your wife will never hear from you
Over what?
again.
What have I pissed them off about?
I don't know.
All I've said is that we should legalize and it'll put them out of business.
Listen, you're on fire. You're on fire. I see what's going on here. You're wild.
Oh.
You're a great guy. What is with your hair? You're going to keep your hair long, or are you ever going to cut it again? I noticed when you were governor, you played the game.
Right.
You cut your hair.
You have to, because in our country, and actually, Howard, I can't even run for office anymore.
Why?
Well, like George, I've come out of the closet.
What do you mean?
I'm an atheist.
I see, because everyone says God, right? If they don't say God, they don't get elected.
Well, I don't believe you can be an atheist and admit it and get elected in our
You
country.
almost have to you have to get that shot of you walking into a church and praying to Jesus.
That's why, because we live in a fascist country, which is fascism means when corporations and organized religion take over the government.
Were you always an atheist?
No, I was a Lutheran.
When did you come to the conclusion there is no God?
Because, surprisingly, who convinced me was George Carlin.
What did he say?
Well, he said this. He said, I believe in the sun, and so do I now. And I worship the sun because the sun gives me everything I want. It gives me warmth. It gives me my food. And most importantly, Howard, it comes up every morning and I can see it. So it gives me great credibility.
So, Governor,
Great credibility. I can see the sun.
It's this imaginary. Maybe we need imaginary friends to get through life. You know?
Well, and I don't hold it against anyone, but to me, until they can prove to me. And in my 59 years, I have never, ever come in contact with God.
In your opinion,
I know you have, because I remember when you were trying to have that baby and God was talking to you.
In your opinion, what is this all about? Now,
what? What is what about?
The life.
What
Why
is
are
the
we
purpose
here?
of man?
Why are we here? Are we here alone?
Geez, I don't know. Go ask the Dalai Lama.
No,
Couldn't
but
he
wait a
answer
second,
that?
though. You think about this. Why are we here? Like, what was the purpose of all of this?
We evolved.
Is this an accident?
No, we're a product of evolution.
Is this recreated anywhere else in the universe?
I don't know.
Why don't you know these things? You always have an answer.
Do your conspiracy theories go to the level of extraterrestrial
You were a
life?
professional wrestler. Who's going to know this stuff
Robin,
but
we
you?
have enough conspiracies that we do. I don't need to worry about aliens.
Here's what I want you to come back.
You're a Buddhist.
Where are the bees?
Me?
A Buddhist.
Where
Yes,
are the
you do.
bees? Where are the aliens? Are we here alone? And why are we here in the first place? Answer that stuff
Next
and then come
book.
back.
Next book.
Okay.
Go home and think about it. What's the matter with you? Jesse Ventura, great guest, great guy. He knows everything.
No, he doesn't.
Although I stumped him today, he doesn't know why we're here.
He just asks questions.
Why
I
are
can't
we?
believe
Think
he
about
was
it.
converted by a George Carlin routine.
Do you think we're going to die and then just like what happens to the essence of it? Is Jesse Ventura?
I think that we may become energy.
Energy.
Yes.
Who wants to become
Yes.
energy? I don't want to be energy. I want to be here.
Well,
We are.
I don't
Well,
want. Aren't you excited by all this computer
Here,
stuff?
Well, I'll give you another example.
Don't you love the iPad?
What is God really? He's a guy in the sky that wants your money.
Right. That's right.
Now,
we seem to be paying.
why would he need my money if he's up in the sky?
And
Good
he
point.
made everything.
Are you excited by all this new technology?
Wait, and you know what else gets me?
Yeah.
They said God created the earth in 6 days, right? And
Right.
then in the seventh day he rested?
Right.
Well, then why do we put him to work on the seventh day? That's his day of rest. Let him have the day off. Pray to him on Monday and have church on Monday instead.
Listen,
Let the guy have a day off.
We've all seen pictures.
Right, George?
We've all
Governor,
seen
you
pictures.
should look into Buddhism. You
Should
sound
I?
very Buddhistic.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
We all seen pictures of guys, primitives praying to rocks and stones, and we laugh at that.
Yeah.
And yet there really isn't much difference between.
So we pray to nothing at all.
Right.
Yeah,
At least
we-
if you have
we-
a rock,
we
the
pray to
sun
a-
is a good thing to pray to.
Sure.
Yes.
Sun
Well,
Ra.
that's where, when the combination happened, there were sun worshippers who combined with the Christians. Where do you think halos came from?
Right.
And all that stuff is when they had to change a few of the rules to include other people.
Are you excited by the new technology, or do you see it as threatening? I love my iPad too. Do you have one?
No.
I love it.
I've never owned a cell phone. I've never done a computer.
Why? Why anti-technology? I mean, I know that's sort of an affect in a way. It's like, I'm not gonna change my ways.
well,
but you're a progressive thinker.
Yeah, but because I look at it this way, Howard, between computers, cell phones and the television, you got people spending 16 hours a day looking at screens.
Yeah, but
Go out and live real life.
When you were on the plane today and you were coming in, or whenever you took the plane, the private plane, I may add, who paid for that? Did you pay for that?
No, the book publisher.
You're kidding. How did you get a book publisher to pay for that? They don't pay for anything.
I threatened them.
And so when you are on the plane, wouldn't it be nice to have that iPad? I'm all set. I'm going out to California. I got a trip I plan. I got an iPad. I loaded it up with films. I'm going to watch movies. I'm going to check all the news things. Well, that's exciting, no? And that's great for a guy like you.
I pick up an old-fashioned book on the plane and, read it. You can turn the pages physically instead of looking at a screen.
I never thought of that.
So I just kind of read a book.
All right. Listen, speaking of books, Governor, you've done it again. You've written your what? This is the fourth book? Fifth. All right. Jesse Ventura's book, 63 Documents the Government Doesn't Want You to Read. It's in stores now. Maybe you'll learn something.
Howard, you're going to California?
Yes.
Well, damn it, why don't you just, when you get done there, jump on one plane to Cabo San Lucas. I'll pick you up and come and spend a few days with me.
I'm afraid to be alone with you. I don't
My
know.
wife will be
How
there.
How can I be fun for you? You hang out.
Wife will
you hung
be
out
there.
with these, the Hulk Hogan types. Not Hulk. I know you
did not.
But I'm just saying, you were a professional wrestler. You look at me like a woman. I mean, I'm too feminine for you.
Wouldn't you go surfing with him?
Hell no. I'm dying to surf, but I'm so afraid.
Howard,
could you teach me how to surf?
I'm begging you.
You imagine me and you on surfboards?
Fly.
You put me in a bikini. I know it.
I'm just learning too.
Are you?
Sure.
And with your hips and everything else,
Absolutely.
you're able to do it?
It's the good thing now. It's called paddle surfing.
Oh.
You get with a paddle and you got the board. You stand on it and paddle.
I can't do that.
That way you don't have to get up and down when the wave comes.
Right.
You drop right
How
into
tall
it.
are you?
And you're 6'4".
And you're able to stand on this thing, huh?
Not all the time. That's part of the fun. Howard, please.
Why am I so feminine looking? Why don't I have more
Howard,
size
when
like
you go
you?
to L.A., come and visit me. And don't tell me you can't afford it, because I know you just signed a new damn contract.
Yeah, well.
What the hell would it cost you? $500 round trip?
It ain't the
down?
money. I just don't know if
Howard,
you're
I'll
going to be.
protect you.
You're going to be so bored with me.
How do
what
I
if
get
the
bored with
federales
you?
come and take us
Well,
away?
then bring George with too. What the
Bobo,
hell?
quick question. Let me see how you handle people's questions. That's what you're going to have to do tonight.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Bobo.
Man, now listen to me. Howard's been calling me insane. My theory of 2012 is what you've been saying. Where are you going to be December 21st?
What is all this? The world is going to
2012.
end in
You into
2012.
that?
What is that? I don't even know about that.
What it is this, Howard, if you'll let me explain it a moment as I know it. The last time it happened, apparently every 150 years, the sun cleanses itself.
Right.
And it shoots these solar flares out into the solar system.
Okay.
Well, the Earth has a magnetic force field around it.
I thought so.
But if you go to NASA, they'll even verify this. We have a hole in ours. They don't know why, but there's a hole in
our
the
magnetic field.
force field.
Okay.
So when these solar flares, the last one happened in like 1860. It did not have a major effect because we did not have electricity much then.
Right.
But now that we have electricity, what these solar flares can do, it could knock out the entire grid system of the United States.
And you're off the grid.
Well, I'm okay.
Right.
But look what happens in New York. If you go dark for 12 hours, you
You're
got
screwed.
chaos.
Were you impressed that in Japan there was not one incident of looting or carrying on? With all of the loss of power they had there and all the chaos, the people there behaved. Impressive, right?
Well, they sure weren't Americans, were they?
They're not. Americans don't know from that.
Jesse,
Do you think that's because Japan is one sort of racial community or something like that?
Well, in Japan, you're brought up in a certain style like you are in China.